Let's go. Yeah!
This is the Morning Swim Show for Thursday, April 21st, 2011. I'm your host, Peter Bush. In the Phoenix Monitor today, we'll talk to Brett Fraser. He just won the 200 free at the NCAA Championships. Brett Fraser joins us right now in the Phoenix Monitor from Gainesville, Florida. Brett, welcome back to the show. How you doing?
I'm pretty good, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Hey, I understand you just finished your last class of the semester. Congratulations on that, too.
Thanks a lot.
You're a free man for a little while.
Absolutely.
Now, you're not ready to graduate, though, right?
Not just yet. I have 2 more classes this summer, and then that'll be about it. And I'll walk in early August.
Very cool. You guys finish early there in Florida. It's not even Easter.
I know. I actually got pretty lucky because my professors scheduled the exams a little earlier than usual. So.
All right. Well, now that we got all that school stuff out of the way for the semester, let's talk a little swimming. You've now made it 3 years in a row that a Gator has won the 200 free. You guys are kind of owning that event right now at the college level. Was there pressure there for you?
It was pretty cool. I thought more, not so much pressure, but more like having fun and just enjoying what you're doing and stuff. I know I talked to Troy before the race, and there was a little level of intimidation when he said that we haven't lost the event in 2 years, but I didn't really think of it too much. I just said to myself I was going to go out there, have as much fun as I could, and I guess it all fell into place.
And last year it was Connor Dwyer, but the year before it was your brother, your older brother, Shaune. Did he have any words of inspiration before the race?
He definitely did. I was talking to him right after prelims pretty much the whole afternoon, and he just gave me the most positive information as he could and just told me I've done the work, just look forward to it, it's going to happen, and just do what I do.
And I know you're from the Cayman Islands originally. Between you and your brother, you got half of a pretty spectacular international relay there. Do you have a couple other guys that can maybe put you guys in contention for a medal next year?
I wish we did. Back at home, the swim program has really fallen apart a little bit, but it's on the way back up. So hopefully in a couple years or so, we definitely hope to have a solid relay together.
Guess your parents should have had 2 more boys, I guess. You guys would have had the clean sweep going. Hey, back to the race at NCAA's. I'm not sure how many of our viewers realize the significance of what happened. Our own Jeff Cummings wrote an article about this, with you finishing first and Dax Hill finishing second in the 200 free. It was the first time in a U.S. competition that 2 black men had finished 1-2 in an event. Did you kind of realize the significance at the time?
At the time, I actually didn't, but as a couple days after the meet, I started getting some attention about it, and definitely, I thought after that it was pretty significant and a great achievement.
All right, so now you are entering the PostGrad system there at Florida, and it's become quite the prestigious PostGrad system with Ryan Lochte and Peter Vanderkays down there now. But what changes for you in terms of workouts or just how you're going to go about training for the Olympics?
Well, as far as the Olympics go, those are next year. So for the following year, I'm going to spend it with the PostGrad group. The PostGrad group they focus on a lot of racing in the fall and doing all the Grand Prix meets and as much competition as possible. And they train pretty tough throughout all of that. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. It's a little different from the college season because of the scheduling and stuff, but I can't wait to start it.
Is Dagny Knutson out there training with you guys now?
She's going to be starting to train here, yes. Probably in the next couple weeks. Or this week, maybe.
Well, add another superstar to the mix. Does Coach Troy handle that group by himself? How does that work?
Coach Troy supervises the group, yes, but the last year was pretty busy with all the college stuff. So we have 1 or 2 or 3 delegated coaches, Brian or Greg, who just run the practices, and then Troy is there as much as possible. But all the practices are still written by Troy and still have the same effect as if he was there. And so.
And we had heard about the kind of the position, I don't want to say shake-up, but just reorganization, because Coach Troy is going to be the head Olympic coach for the U.S., so he's got some responsibilities there. And would he have to focus more on the postgrads and not so much on the college? Do you know how that's all shaken out?
I don't know too much about it yet, but I know he's going to be spending a lot more time with the postgrads because he didn't spend as much time as he wanted to this year, but he'll definitely be more present within the next year and a half.
How did it work that you and your brother ended up? I know you went to the bowl school and swam there, and then went to Florida from there. But how did you guys make the move, or did your family already live in the U.S.?
Well, our family still actually lives in Cayman, and only Shaune went to bowls. I came straight from high school at home and enrolled here fall of 2007. So it was tough training at home by myself because there wasn't. I had a couple of training partners, but it wasn't anything world class on the world class level. So I came and visited Shaune his freshman year, which was 2006, and showed some interest and stuff, and swam pretty well the spring of 2007, and then committed here late spring 2007.
Well, now you're a pro swimmer. You can make a little money, and you can put it in a Cayman Islands account, something that all of us aspire to do someday.
Absolutely.
Brad, congrats again on a fantastic college career, and good luck as you move towards 2012.
Thanks a lot.
All right, that's Brett Fraser joining us from Gainesville, Florida. That's it for today's show. I'm Peter Bush, reminding you to keep your head down at the finish.